And when we say suffering, we don't necessarily say you have to like break your bones in order to fucking learn, but we say, you know, suffering is an opportunity to learn. If you look at it from one perspective, where it's always like, hey, I'm losing, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna lose because you set your mind onto that.
Yeah.
Your mind is occupied with that energy. So you think you're gonna be happy the next day, or you think you're gonna be fucking feeling awful and sad and lonely.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Or be like, hey, here's an opportunity for me to learn from life what I need to learn in order to become a better person. Even though that person left me, you know, she feels a certain way about myself, but that doesn't mean that I should feel the same way about myself. Do I have the same belief that the other person does? Or do I have more belief in myself and more love for myself that I can achieve greater things rather than just pleasing another person?
If you kind of base yourself and your status off of others, then it's like you're indirectly saying that you have masters, that you're a slave to others, and that you have no self-control. I don't think you wanna, you know, somebody, oh, this guy's ugly. Ugly is a perception, you know what I mean? Some people they find ugly, some people find ugly beautiful, you know what I mean? One girl is gonna look super hot and beautiful to some guy she's gonna look odd and unattractive.
Yeah.
So whatever we're born with, who gives a fuck about that shit? But if somebody says, okay, this guy's lazy, and you're like, oh shit, she thinks I'm lazy, well then you're fucked. Because you're gonna be going through your whole life essentially basing yourself and judging yourself and scaling yourself off of other people's opinions instead of yours. We're not saying don't fucking deny the facts. Like if the facts are, for example, you have lazy actions, okay? That person saying that you're lazy, she means that a lot of your choices that you make fall into the lazy category, okay? Which means that you can easily change those choices.
Yeah.
They're simply a choice that you can change whenever you want, all right? So I have a choice to eat a donut. I choose not to. I want to be healthier. I have a choice to go work out. If I choose yes, I'm going to be bigger and healthier. You know what I mean? So being lazy is essentially just a collection of choices. And if you, let's say out of 100 choices, you make 80 lazy ones, then you fall into the lazy category. Okay? So that's the fact of the matter. So if you factually know that you make lazy choices, you know, do something about it. Be honest with yourself. I've been kind of slacking. You know, I could improve this. You know, you accept the fact, you accept yourself, and you just move on.
Every day is full of opportunities, full of choices. You know, either you want to do the hard things and learn more, learn better, or grow, or you just want to do the easy things.
Our life is consistent, and it will be judged on the accumulation of our actions. So the collectiveness of our actions is, at the end of the day, going to be our life.
Sheer self-growth. If you want to do something about it, if you want to be growing, or if you want to be stuck, take control of what's happening. Look for the hard stuff so you can make life easier, rather than, you know, looking for the easy stuff and then seeming like life is fucking hard. It's impossible to achieve, impossible to fulfill.
Whatever you believe is gonna increase the chance of what you do. So if you believe that you're a badass motherfucker that puts in effort, puts in work, well, guess what? All of a sudden it's gonna be so much easier for you to change your bad habit, because you know deep inside, okay, I'm a badass motherfucker. I put in the work all the time. I show up whenever I need to. I finish all my projects. I finish all my work. Once I do a task, I don't back away until I finish it. Well then, that's only gonna translate and transfer like a waterfall into other
Aspects
tasks and aspects that you do.
Shape your thoughts, shape your reality.
Yeah. So like, step number one is believe in yourself and believe that you're not somebody who's born.
You're a god. You're not just a fucking another human being who you know here to go to services that are provided for you, so you can, you know, experience what the world has to get, to literally give you for your money, in exchange for your money.
You're not somebody who's born to eat fast food. It doesn't make sense.
You're not somebody who's born
to be fat,
to drive a nice car, you know, to have nice clothes. You're born without anything.
Exactly.
Just completely naked self. So let's start from there and see what we're worth. Let's get rid of all the non-suffering, like, you know, fuck walking, let me take my nice ass car, go for a nice ass ride. It's like, what do you lose What do you not learn from driving? You know, you don't see the beautiful nature that surrounds you.
Yeah, because you're so busy in driving a stupid ass car. And also remember, if it's hard, 1% a day keeps the doctor away. Like, you know what? This week, I'm gonna run once. If that's too hard, be like, this month I'm gonna run once. Before that 1 month run, you never ran in your life, I'm assuming, right?
And it doesn't.
That's gonna be hard for you.
And it doesn't have to be marathon. It can be, you know, 100 meters.
Like, yo, I'm just gonna go step
jog
outside my house, you know, I'm just gonna run for 1 circle. And then you do that 10 times. All of a sudden 11 times you're like, all right, I'm gonna go run 1 circle. 15th time, you're gonna be 2 circles, 10 circles, a kilometer. If you do 1% a day, in 100 days, you're 100% different. 100% different actions.
But obviously, if you try to do 100% a day, you get kind of overwhelmed with like, oh,
anxiety,
fuck, it's too much.
Yeah,
especially if you're starting from nothing, you know?
Yeah.
If you're starting from like just full comfort zone, you're like, oh, I want 100% change. You know, it might happen, but like, how long is it gonna last? That's so you gotta keep focus, keep persistence, 1% a day.
You don't build a skyscraper in 1 day, okay? There's a difference between a skyscraper and a chicken coop. Alright? If you want to build a skyscraper, 1 brick a day. And once you build it, 1 brick a day with patience and slow effort, you're gonna build something very big and very strong. Chicken coop is not gonna last that long.
1 brick a day keeps the comfort away. Beautiful nature right here. See? Deep snow. We're going. And plus, like, making this video, you know, at the start, it's agony. It's like fucking, oh, what are we gonna talk about? How are we gonna do? Cool. But if you just shove yourself into that unknown, into that suffering, that void, right? You fucking learn. You adapt. Like I said, we adapt. Either to a bag of chips or to a bag of bricks.
You take your situation and try to make the best of it.
Take your situation and try to make the best of it. Enjoy the life for what it is. Don't try to enjoy it for what you think it's supposed to be.
Because one is right now, and you have everything in front of you and you're doing essentially. Enjoying life for what it is you accepting everything and you're essentially living your life. But you trying to enjoy life for what it's supposed to be, all of a sudden you're not even living. You're in your thoughts somewhere fucking flying. Oh, but I'm supposed to have this, but I'm supposed to have this, but because of this I can't be happy because of this. Oh, I'm missing this. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Setting yourself up
For failure.
Suck ass.
Yeah.
Not be present and not enjoy this opportunity to live. Not only that, once you think like that, how the fuck are you supposed to recognize opportunities that are in front of you that can make and bring these things to you? You can't. Because you continuously,
and even if you fail, you know, don't fucking be hard on yourself. Because if you fail and you're like, oh, I failed, then you learn nothing from it. But if you fail and you come back up, okay, why did I fail? Or how can I do things better next time? Or what can I learn from this action?
Well, what did I get from this experience? Yeah.
Yeah, you start to grow. And that's what I mean by suffering, right? It's like suffering is failure. If you don't fail, you don't grow. If you don't suffer, you don't grow. So you better make some mistakes as fast as you can so you can learn as fast as you can.
Exactly.
And don't beat yourself up like, oh shit, I'm, you know, old, I can't learn anything, I can't make any mistakes. Motherfucker, it's never too late.
Yeah.
You have, life is constant, it's a lesson. Fuck. Life is a lesson. What the fuck did I say before?
Life is the same lesson being relearned over and over again.
Yeah. Life is a lesson. Constant. What the fuck? I don't know.
Relearning it, bro.
No, but I had to like fucking perfectly paraphrase and all that shit. Tolerate others, be strict on yourself. Maslow's pyramid, you know?
Yeah.
What do you need in life? Do you truly need it? As well as a great Stoic once said, you know, the less wants you have in life, the more happiness you find.
He who possesses less is less possessed.
So there you have it. Go out there. Don't be afraid to fail. Why? Because you're the winner afterwards. If a person doesn't fail, doesn't learn.
Yo, if a person doesn't fail, he becomes stale.
If a person doesn't fail,
he becomes stale.
he
That's
becomes
my quote, bro.
stale.
If a person don't fail, he becomes stale.